Did you know one music video caused over 200,000 complaints in a single night? That was a television record. November 1991. Michael Jackson premieres the Black or White short film on Fox. 90 million people tune in. The main video ends. Then something unexpected starts. A Black Panther walks across the screen and transforms into Michael Jackson. He smashes car windows with a crowbar. He grabs himself. He screams into the rain. And then his face morphs into different people, different races, one after another. The phones at Fox did not stop ringing. Within 24 hours, Fox and MTV pulled the sequence completely. Jackson re-edited it permanently, and it was never broadcast in its original form again. Here's the part that still sparks debate. Jackson said the scene was about racial rage, real pain, something he felt deeply, but even he agreed it went further than he intended. So was he censored for telling the truth? Or did he lose control of his own message? Nobody has ever fully answered that. Would you have pulled it? And follow for more stories like this.
Did you know Michael Jackson used a single song title to tell the whole world he was a brand new person? It was 1979. Michael was 20 years old, and he was done being seen as a kid from the Jackson 5. The song, Off the Wall, was written by Rod Temperton, a British musician who had a gift for writing grooves that felt alive. But Michael did not just sing it. He performed it like a declaration. The energy was loose, confident, and free in a way that felt almost rebellious for that moment in music. Black pop artists in 1979 were still working inside a system that put limits on them. Radio limits, image limits, expectations. Michael pushed past all of it on this track. The attitude in his voice said something that the lyrics did not have to spell out. He was stepping into his own identity, fully and without apology. That one song changed the conversation, not just about Michael, but about what a black artist could own in pop music. This was only the beginning.
Did you know that even after selling hundreds of millions of records, Michael Jackson would physically shake when his father walked into a room? Thriller had already changed the world. Michael was the biggest star on the planet, and none of it mattered. Joe Jackson's voice could still stop him cold. People close to Michael described it the same way every time. The confidence vanished. The shoulders dropped. The grown man disappeared, and the frightened little boy from Gary, Indiana, came back. Joe kept his grip tight in other ways, too. Financial pressure, unexpected visits, phone calls that left Michael anxious for days. Michael once told a close friend that he never felt free. Not really. Even surrounded by bodyguards and gates and everything money could buy, the fear his father planted in him as a child had roots that went too deep to pull out. The mansion, the fame, the adoration of millions. None of it built a wall high enough. Some cages have no bars. They live inside you. And Michael carried his for the rest of his life.
Michael Jackson called him after watching An American Werewolf in London. He told John Landis he wanted to make something like that. A short film. For a song. Landis said the budget would be enormous. Michael didn't care. He said he wanted full transformation makeup, a real werewolf effect, a real story. Landis brought in Rick Baker, the best makeup artist alive. Together they built something nobody had ever attempted. A music video with an opening scene, a plot, a twist ending. 14 minutes long, $500,000. Record labels said it would never get played. It became the most famous music video ever made. And it happened because one artist looked at a horror film and said, I want that from my music too. Drop a comment.
Did you know Michael Jackson patented a special shoe to help him lean forward at 45 degrees? But the shoe was only part of the story. When you watch Smooth Criminal, your brain tells you that lean is impossible. And it is. For a normal human body, it is. Michael didn't just rehearse that move. He engineered it. The patented heel slot locked into a bolt on the stage floor, giving his feet an anchor no muscle alone could provide. But to hold that angle, to sustain it, to make it look effortless under hot lights in front of thousands of people, his core had to become something close to inhuman. Years of extreme physical conditioning left real damage. Chronic back pain, spinal strain. A body that was simultaneously his greatest instrument and his heaviest burden. He gave everything to the performance, not just his time, not just his energy, his actual anatomy. The lean lasted 2 seconds on screen. The cost lasted the rest of his life. Did you know Michael Jackson donated to over 39 charities during his lifetime, but almost nobody knew about it while he was alive? He kept it that way on purpose. When Michael was a child, there was no safety net, no stability, just a father who pushed, a house full of tension, and a little boy who learned early what it felt like to be powerless. That never left him. So when the money came, he used it, quietly. He funded children's hospitals, paid for surgeries for kids whose families had nothing, and personally covered the tuition of students he had never even met. The tabloids called him strange, obsessive, out of touch. They never asked why he kept coming back to sick children, why he sat at bedsides, why it mattered so deeply. He gave away so much that his finances collapsed more than once. People close to him begged him to stop. He never did, because for Michael, it was never about the image. It was about the boy he used to be and every child who still was.